Wow. Okay. So this is the first time I use the camera option, and I I didn't get time to fix my hair because I usually have a little bit of time. Oh my goodness. Okay. So that's what that's all about. Sorry guys, I'm still getting I wasn't expecting to be on that fast. Hey Amanda. Looks like my color's okay. I hope my sound is okay. Can y'all hear me okay? Kim, Colleen, Aussie, Laced. Thank you guys for coming so fast. Amanda Love or anybody, does anybody want to come on panel with me? Because I'm just going to be, chit chatting. Hey, Shelby, let me go. Hey, Penny, I'm going to go grab my drink real fast. Sorry, I really didn't expect this to. So, just for those who don't know, if you hit the camera option, it's kind of like when you go live on your phone. It's like instantaneous, and they say smile for a thumbnail, and I'm like, I made a stupid face, and then you're instantly live. So, let me go grab a drink. I'll be right back. Okay. I'm on this little ledge here that's driving me crazy. Hey, Debbie. So let me know. Does anybody want to come on with me tonight? I'm just going to discuss what all happened tonight, and if anybody has any more questions. I was watching the evil one for a couple seconds before I came on, and she's spewing lies left and right. Hey, Cindy. Oh, and by the way, I survived the pizza. Black pepper's attack did not work on me. So, black pepper, shame on you for trying to kill me, but I took my Benadryl and I knew that my EpiPen was somewhere close by in a storage shed. So, I knew that you were not going to take me down tonight. And you didn't. I'm alive and well. Ate my pizza. Oh my God, TT's loud. Ask people to come on panel. AV's the only one who would. Yeah, she doesn't. I mean, how many people, every single person, 9 out of 10 people that are on there are her mods, and her mods change like the weather. She's got nobody except for that Nikki Rev, who, whatever about her. But Maggie May, yep, how's my tongue look? It did get a little swollen. I'm going to tell you. I had to, I was having trouble breathing, but then I just took another Benadryl and then I took a Thorazine and a Xanax, and I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm alive and well. My tongue did swell up, but I think it's okay now. Tallulah, hello. Stephanie Brown, hello. Stephanie, I asked you, do you want to come on, Stephanie? Do you want to come on? Jen drives a Jeep. I love you, sweetheart. Just keep popping them. Sometimes I take Benadryl just for the hell of it. It's just fun. Just fun to do. Or Amanda Love, do you want to come on? Or anybody, Angel? I'm just talking about the people I know. Okay, let me know, Stephanie. You would, but you're not home. Where the hell are you, Amanda? It's 8:23 at night. I can't with that twit. Her stepdaughters are the same age as she is. Um, so how did y'all if, some of you did you if you didn't know Seabreeze before slash Donna, what was your impression of her? Or if you did know her, I thought she did a beautiful job. And like I said, she was very nervous about coming on. To Najee. Oh, Kim Fisher wants to come on. Kim, are we friends on Twitter? And I apologize for asking, but y'all, I don't do Twitter very often. So don't take that offensively. I'm not on there very often. So let me know if we're friends on Twitter. I'll send you something. She did amazing, didn't she, Stephanie? And my God, I refer to her as the evil one because, excuse me, burping up that pepper. That's what's getting to me. So if I fall out, y'all know what happened. Judith having a fit over there. Of course she is. I did notice she seems a little, less excitable than I thought she would be I saw her for like maybe 15, 10 minutes. Yeah, Seabreeze did do an amazing job, Jen. But she seemed a little more subdued than I thought she would be, and the part I heard her say is that she took extra Thorazine today. Well, we can tell, and I definitely think she needed it, but my point is, yeah, aren't you on house arrest, Amanda? What are you doing being out after 8? I know for a fact that they're not gonna let you out after 8, so low energy, yeah. Even though she's trying to up it, but I think that Thorazine is really pushing it down for her. But she was saying, what kind of person does this? Why would you betray me? Hey, bless. What kind of person would do this? And Sugar, let me just remind you about something. There's like 10 other people that we know of since you've been on YouTube that have done the same thing. And if you listen to Sea Breeze for 5 seconds, you know that she's a good person. She's not lying. She's not theatrical. She's, if anything, holding back. Um, I find it ironic she claimed she's calm with Sean not there to help incite her. I don't know. I don't know what that situation is. I still get confused about that. But from all sources, he's not a good influence for her. He could stop it. He could force her to get help. He's about the only one who could do that, and he doesn't. He actually encourages it. And we heard tonight that he admitted to Seabreeze that he has several troll accounts. Like, what kind of grown man gets into this YouTube bullshit? I just, no man I would want to be with. And she claims that I'm offering him oral sex. Yeah, that's top on my list of shit I wanna do is give, some nasty noodle of a man oral sex. Sure did, sure did. Mhm. Weirdo. I'm telling you the truth about this, the God's honest truth. When, she was first on YouTube, well, not first, because she had been on years before, making a fool of herself and putting her daughter on there and making a fool out of the whole family. But anyway, I'm talking about a year ago this time, she went on this whole long spree about how she doesn't give oral sex. She's not into it. She won't suck a dick. It brings back bad memories for her, whatever her bullshit reason is. I know, ooh, ooh, ooh is right. And I apologize. I apologize. I should put a rating on this because, it's nothing that I would ever talk about or anybody normal would ever talk about. But she went on about this frequently about how she wasn't going to do that. And she didn't care what her husband wanted or didn't want. She wasn't going to do that. Now, at this time, I did not know the whole picture. And at this time, her husband had not even he had a channel, but he wasn't vocal about anything. Nasty noodle of a man, hate artist. Um, his channel was about like the Braves and stuff. It wasn't about YouTube drama. And I said somewhere, I don't know where it was, I don't know if it was on her channel, his channel, I can't remember, but it was somewhere along the lines I said, "How pathetic is that your wife is talking about this on live stream for thousands of people to hear? That's emasculating, that's embarrassing, that's ignorant. Don't if that truly is real, then don't talk about it. Who wants to know that? And also, I'm just being plain flat honest. All of you who are with a man, how many men would put up with that? You know what I mean? That's just or not even. I'm not even go there because everybody's sex life is different and what they prefer, and that's fine. That is fine if that's how you live. But imagine it being the tables turned where he said, I would never give my wife oral sex. Ew. Oh God. Ugh, no. How would that make her feel? Slash you feel if your partner said that about you live to everybody else. So just imagine the tables turned. So what I said to him, like I said, but I would have never done this again. Like I would have never messaged your daughter had I known the big picture. But I was totally virgin to YouTube, didn't know about all this drama, didn't know about anything. And I said to him, your wife is talking about this. It's gross. And I said, and I quote, there are lots of women who would be glad to do that for their husband. And she took that as me offering him oral sex. I also, because I legitimately was thinking about moving to the beach, kind of where they were, and I said to him one time on a comment that he was, like, showing the beach and showing fishing and that kind of thing, and I said, "Oh, it's so beautiful there. I'd love to live at the beach." I said, "Do you find that you still have, during the off months that it's still a fun place to live and you have stuff to do?" She took that as me saying, "Oh, Sean, baby, do you get lonely sometimes? Do you get bored during the winter months? Do you have enough to do? Do you need me to come and suck your dick? 'Cause I will. That's just the things that I do. I offer up, you know, oral sex to anybody who I think might need it." Oh, you're such a handsome man. Ooh. Okay, that's what she thought I did. That's how she plays it. Which it couldn't be farther from truth. Gag, if you even knew me and knew what I prefer and that kind of no, 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 negative, no. I was trying to make an embarrassment of his wife, and I didn't know if he knew that she was saying these things about him publicly. So, of course, now that I know the big picture, would have never even spoken to him, not anything, and she ended up hacking somebody. We don't talk about all these things, but she hacked, Blue-Eyed Southern Girl. Do you know her? The sweet angel girl who is literally dying from Lyme's disease. Her whole entire body has been affected by it. She is always in the hospital. She is literally on her deathbed. And at the time, she was a supporter of Trisha, but Trisha hacked her account, pretended she was her, and threatened my life and everything else. And the police have all this information. But anyway, um, you've had too much pepper, too much vinegar. Yeah, no, 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 a million times no. Oh God, I can't even. No, no. Rhonda, y'all are worried about me, huh? I'm just being honest. There are a few of those heifers over there that may not want to step in here. Um, over the back and forth shit. Oh, well. But anyway, she was saying, how could a friend do that to her? Honey, you've had experience and don't blame it on Seabreeze. Don't because you always skip over things or you twist words to make them fit your narrative. But, you said you played the tape of her saying that she cared about you and that you were a good person, Sean was a good person, your daughter was a good person. Well, she believed that at the time. She believed that at the time. She was a true all that does is prove that how loving and caring that she really was. Um, and then what would make her change? What would make her go from saying that to saying, she wasn't evil. She didn't say anything bad or mean or untrue about you and Diane's stream. What would make her do that? Hmm. Let me think. Oh, it's probably the same thing that Ruth Sessions did when she professed her undying friendship to you, gave you money and cards, and then changed. The same thing that Miss De La Rue said when she professed her undying friendship to you and then changed. The same thing Christy in the Carolinas, Tamra, um, many, 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 many more. Do you think it's a coincidence, honey? The evil one, I'm talking to you. Do you think it's a coincidence? All these people, and these are all good women, all lovely people in their communities with good families, hardworking. They've all given you money, whether they were wealthy or not. They've all given you money. They've all supported you unconditionally. And then, boom, somehow they changed. Wow, that's awfully odd. If I had the last 10 friends that I thought were good people, I knew were good people because I knew stuff about their own lives, and, they gave me money, they supported me, and then all of a sudden, they don't like me anymore. Hmm, I wonder if it's me. I wonder if it's my problem. Not even a thought, never. You will never see that evil one take responsibility for anything, even burnt eggs or nasty food that she cooks. She won't take responsibility for it. It's the stove's fault. It's the olive oil's fault. She's never going to take responsibility for that. She said Ruth was too needy. Same thing that she said about Bless. I mean, not Bless, about Christy in the Carolinas, Bless. My gosh, come on. We know little sweet Ruth was not needy. If it was one person, if it was one friend that did this, maybe you would have more supporters, dear evil one, but this has happened 10 times within the past year. Get a clue, get some help. I loved, loved, loved what Lyra Lilina said in one of her streams. It wasn't not a stream, but a video. She does a great job with her videos. Not the last one she made, but the one before that. I forget what it was titled, but she said, get some help. She said, we will embrace you if you do, even after all the horribleness you did. A lot of people in this community, if you truly were to change and admit what you had done and make amends, even this community would accept you. Why did Ruth completely disappear? Because artist, the evil one, did her wrong. She realized it, and she wasn't. I'm not saying that this is not a slight against her, and she might still be here under a different name, but her story was shorter than Seabreeze's was, if you know what I mean. She was less. You never met her in person, for example, but she got very, very hurt by her and realized how terrible she was and ran for her life, did not wanna come on a panel and talk about it, which most of them won't. So that's why Seabreeze was so terrified because she knows what, retribution comes her way. Not retribution because that implies that it's, justified, and it's not, but she knows that she's gonna be dragged from here and back. Now, there's no that's why, you can always count on me as far as if you need somebody to come on and talk about the evil one, glad to do it because there is nothing that she can say about me that's not already been said, and there's nothing that she can say about me that would hurt me. Even if it's lies, it won't touch me. It will not touch me. I have been through too much for her little pathetic life to actually infiltrate my heart. So she can drag me every single day, 24 hours a day, and it wouldn't even bother me because I don't care if people don't like me. I don't care. Like that is the gift of all the shit that I've been through is you get a little bit tough. So, you know, but Sweet Seabreeze is not like that. She's never had people like this in her life. She just tried to be a good person and reach out, you know? My God, she never expected this. That's what was so hard for her. Hey, Michael. Hey, Lamb Chop. Oh, thank you, Dragon Lady. Y'all, when I have to tell you a story. Well, Black Pepper called me when I was in the shower, about 4:30, and I said, "Let me call you right back." Actually, my phone is waterproof, so I actually answered it in the shower, and I said, "I'll call you right back," and she said, "You're gonna have a special delivery," and I said, "Oh my god, okay." So at, like, 4:45 when I finally got out, I, like, got ready in 10 minutes. So this is a 10-minute put together from being in the shower. Did she dox you, Bless? Did she dox you? Do you have any insight at all why she mentioned your name to, um, what is her name? All of a sudden I lost it. To Beep's cat? Why she mentioned your name of all people that you were gonna roll up on her? Is it just because you live close by? I don't understand why she used your name. Thank you. Well, Brooks, it was a little bit of a challenge because usually I take like an hour to do the same thing because I'm just blah, going real slow. So now I know I can get ready in 10 minutes. I'm talking from a naked body with wet head. So can you ask why she's infatuated with Beeb's cat lately? Silver Wings, I'll tell you why, because Beeb's cat is kind of no, I mean, she doesn't have a huge fan base or anything or a lot of viewers, but she's known to be vicious and she's smart. And so she will go after you, and you kind of don't want her on your bad side, even, that's just kind of the story. And she befriended the evil one and said that she would not betray her for anything. And she means it when she says that. So to have her on her side is like a huge plus. And, I like Beep's cat a lot. Once I finally got to know her, I mean, Beep's cat's come after me too. So, um, but I don't care whether you come after me or not, whether you lie or not about me. It doesn't matter. I judge my impression of you based on not what you've done to me, but I'll look at you and say, oh, okay, whether you lied about me or not, I still think you're a really neat person. And I think that she is a really neat person, and she spoke from her heart. Like you could tell, it was truly from her heart, and it wasn't to get views or anything stupid like that. So she won me over completely. But I told her straight up, I said, "Your friend, the evil one, is lying to your face because she know you will stick up for her." And she did. After she got off the phone with her, whatever it was, Tuesday afternoon or Wednesday afternoon, Beeps made a video immediately after, and she went after the people that the evil one said, um, whatever she, just an example, she said that Seabreeze and Bless were going to roll up on her. So she tells that to Beebs, and Beebs is so loyal that she just says, "Okay, I believe you, and I'm gonna go with it." So that's the story about her. You need to watch. I don't know what her channel is. I mean, I'm subscribed to it, but just look up Beebs Cat, and I'm sure you'll find it. Thank you so much for the I get it now. I've watched some of Beep's Cat video, and she is intense. She is very intense. And so, of course, the evil one is going to use that to her advantage. And like I've said many, many times before, all of us want her and other people to have friends. We don't begrudge that. I'm glad that Beeps is on our side because I think that she's a really good, true friend. But don't lie. My God, don't lie about other people and then have her go after other people for no good reason. Do you not think that that's going to come and bite you in the ass? And then you're going to lose that really good friend? Honey, do you not realize that this is what happens? I'm sure it's been happening your entire life. Do you not realize that that is how you lose friends? Do you ever wonder why Seabreeze turned Miss De La Rue, Ruth Sessions, Christy in the Carolinas? I mean, do you ever wonder, oh my God, it's the same pattern. Really good people come into my life. They listen, they give me money, they stand by me, they profess their love to me, and then boom, something happens and they turn. Do you ever put the pieces together? I'm not being mean. I'm being genuine. I'm trying to help you because my God, you don't get therapy. This is a little touch of therapy for you here. Because I know you watch all my videos. Sonia, yeah, she's been suspended from Twitter. She's been suspended from Instagram. She's been suspended from YouTube multiple times. Once again, don't you wonder, oh, like, oh my God, I keep getting kicked off of all these platforms. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. No, she thinks it's their fault. But of course, all you have to do is create another screen name, create another channel, and boom, you're good to go. Does it cost money for that call-in number? I have no idea. I've heard that it was like an app that she bought that, you put on your phone, so I'm sure the app costs something, but I don't think apps cost a whole lot. What she does with her money, you would think that somebody, if they got $300 in their PayPal, that they would use it to buy a couch. You can get a nice couch, on Craigslist or they've got all those resale sites now. Tons of them, tons of them. I post on them too, for $300. You would think that she maybe would get a down payment on a bed. Nope, she spent that money on a new phone. Or she'll get a microphone for $60. You see what her priorities are. She is obsessed, clinically obsessed with YouTube. And other people are too. She's not alone. Yes, I didn't know. Silver Wings, she says Kim, her husband, is sick too. I found out a lot about him through her, and I was shocked. I mean, I knew things from talking to his ex-wife and his ex-wife, yeah, that he is has issues, but, she talked very, very good about him. Um, she just revealed a couple things, but now he's become this co talk about a cosigner. He is the cosigner. We've all heard those people who are new, you weren't here back when we caught him saying to her, "Keep this going, you're getting a lot of views," when she was having a total freak out meltdown. And when he whispered about Ricky and what it would be like to have sex with a 12-year-old and nasty things, well, she shut her channel down these next day, left her husband, and said he was trying to sabotage her because they were so a bit embarrassed and ashamed of that comment because it all got caught thanks to I think it was Brew. He was able to intensify the audio and you could hear him whispering in the back. So he's been a part of this the whole time. I don't know if he wants the money that she gets from doing all this shit or if he just like is into the drama like a little bitch. I don't know. But it's sick, it's wrong, it's unhealthy, and that, honest to God, I don't know if I would really even care that much except for that she has children, and so does he. Thank God his children are protected by his ex-wife, and, she won't allow them to be around her, which, my God, as a mother, would you blame anybody? Would you ever let your child be alone with that wicked one? The way she talks about, weld your dick to the wall and what she did when people were trying to legitimately ask her questions, legitimately complain on her complaint line. She overtalked them. She kept going, "What about you, Mr. Green? What about you, Mr. Green? What about you, Mr. Green? How's West Virginia? How's are you a welder? Oh, you're a welder. Did you weld your dick to the wall?" It was sickening how I don't even know what the word is, but how pathetic she is. Let's just put it that way. Oh, Norbert, you're going to donate $20,000 to my account? Okay, I would appreciate that. It is paypal.me/Marla Stecki, Stecki. It's in my about section on my channel. Thank you for the 20,000. I'll put good use to that. And that one woman who's trying to support her, I don't know who that is, but was she getting money? Oh yeah, I did hear her say that she got $300 and she spent it on a phone instead of a bed or a couch or who knows whatever the hell else they don't have. And hashtag Norbert. Thank you, Norbert, for the 20 grand. I'll take $20 and be happy. Yeah, she looked in the direction of my children, I would literally floor her, right? Hey, Gabriella. What a pretty name. And Brooks, I don't even know if that's true. To me, here's what I would do. I've only gotten very few PayPal donations, but when I do, I say the person's name. I say, "Thank you, Lizzie," or "Thank you, whoever it might be. I might not use the whole name, but I'll at least say the first name. But she does that a lot. She was so fake. And, I've heard a lot of Seabreeze's stories. What struck me tonight, which is something I haven't heard her say, is that she said, just be aware that the evil one is very calculated. Did you hear her say that? And, Seabreeze is not a conspiracy theorist. She doesn't buy into all that and she doesn't even know about the majority of the past. She's heard stories, but anyway, for her to say that means this woman, all she does is live, sleep, eat, and breathe YouTube and how she can get back at people and how she can twist and tilt and turn things for her advantage. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Can you imagine being married to that? Can you imagine being the daughter or the son of that? And I guess as a married person, he does not want to be left. I do know that because he was destroyed by his last marriage and the fact that it ended and he was left. That's the only thing I can think of is he does not want to be left again, or he doesn't want to be alone. So it's kind of like if you can't beat him, join him. And he's tried so long to beat it, to try to stop it, and it won't because this is her sole purpose in life. I think that he's finally just like decided to join it. That's my opinion. I don't know if it's true, but hey, OB. Marla, I love you to the moon and back. Oh, I love you too, Helen. Oh, oh, thank you, sweetness 313. I was the one who called and told her what I wanted to go to her fake teeth. Oh, really, Shelby? I didn't see that. Yeah, her fake teeth are. I'm not saying I have perfect teeth, but I've never had any work done, and it's like, it's like they made them too long. That's why there was a troll account. It really wasn't a troll account. It was a cute little account that I don't think did any harm, but it was called Trisha's Horse's Teeth. It was around for a long time. Where Embry? I didn't see what Embry said. Didn't Sean just recently say karma doesn't discriminate and doesn't have an expiration date? Yeah, I've heard him say that before. I didn't hear him say it recently, but back when, yeah, I've heard him say that. By the way, I play with my hair every now and then, and I'll admit it's because I can see myself, and you do want to try to adjust. But that constant, constant flipping, playing, readjusting of the hair, swooping it over to the side, that is a direct indication of deep insecurity. Even his ex-wife, who is, I think, so intelligent and so lovely, she got a comment because she did that a lot apparently, and she went on. She said, you've got to realize I can see myself and I don't like the way I look sometimes, so that's why I adjust my hair. And she was just being honest. But I'm telling you, all that adjusting of your hair is directly linked to low self-esteem. Print your PayPal. Oh, Norbert, you're kind of, I don't know if I believe you, but I'll put it in here. It's like H. Let me see if I can remember it. You're sincere. I really appreciate it. I hear you, Lacey. Ugh. Before it was back when she was a blonde, she did a different, like, she wanted her hair to be on a different side, and she was constantly, I'm talking constantly flipping with her hair, and it was so greasy all the time. Everybody was like, hashtag wash your hair. And they, had troll accounts that would say Trisha's dirty hair. Well, when she went dark, I guess you can't see the grease as much, but she's always trying to bring it over to that one side because I guess she thinks she looks better like that. Which, fine, have at it. I know that you're a girl and you might have insecurities, but you put on this persona that you're so confident and so sexy and always showing your It's often. You're not, honey. You're not. That flipping of the hair constantly just shows how deeply insecure you are. Shouldn't be that a backslash on a front slash. Oh goodness. No, I think that was it. It's if you go and here's my you can also get, I didn't know this, but you can go to the use somebody's email to do it too. So here's my email. I mean, my goodness, I certainly appreciate it. Here's my email, and yeah, I think it's just HTTPS. www dot me backslash. Maybe that's a forward slash. I don't know. Maybe I'm calling it a backslash and it's a forward slash. I don't know, but pretty positive that's what it is. Um, but I don't know. Thank you, Embry. Oh yeah, and she said, "Oh, and he just shut her down, turned her down, or something." He did respond to me, which was nice. It wasn't anything sexual. It was very genuine, innocent. I was legitimately asking him a question about leaving at the beach, and he legitimately responded to me. And she turns everything into something sexual. Do you notice that? It's gross. Somebody asked her a question about the police dragging her out of her house. And can you tell me about that? And she said, "Oh, you're a welder, huh? Did you weld your balls to your dick to the wall today?" What does that have to do with anything except for you deflecting, not wanting to answer the question because you're embarrassed, and then talking over somebody is what she did. It's very bizarre. I don't understand, but just a minute. My lighting's going the other way. Okay, that's better. Yeah, symptom of narcissism, Donna, and several people have done live streams about that. There's also a possibility that there was a troll account under your name back then. Oh, most definitely, artist. I've seen several people with troll accounts that are mine. That's what happens, artist. And that's why, just a little insight back when she was taking me to court and she thought she had this evidence on me. And the first thing that my lawyer said to me is there are no screenshots and no emails allowed in court because they can be so easily doctored, manipulated, etc. So her whole case was null and void. Oh, thank you, artist. And it's unfortunate. Artist and I went back and forth a couple of times, and I said, awful thanks to artist. I am not saying that I'm perfect. And there are times that I said stuff I regret, and it's embarrassing and it's shameful. And there were a couple times I got really upset about people commenting on the case after it was done, particularly because I didn't talk about it because I wasn't supposed to until it was over, but it was so hard for me, um, because it was financially really, really expensive, and y'all know I didn't have the money at all. So what I had to go through to get it was not good. And then that was right when I was getting my spinal cord stimulator placed. And then a week later, it got, or 10, not even a little bit over a week, it got infected. And if it was infected, it could cause paralysis. And it was like, once I went to the doctor, that she was like, it has to come out immediately. So I was going through all of that while that was happening. I mean, you can only imagine the stress. Plus, I had just, finally finished up my probation and was getting away from having to go to court. You know what I mean? All that was coming back to me, and it was a very, very, very stressful time. And some stuff that I haven't shared publicly that happened. There was an incident where the first court appearance, my lawyer appeared for me and asked for continuance because of my surgery, and it turned out that we finally figured it out, but the clerk of courts didn't record it. So it showed me as an FTA. And because the evil one pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed, they temporarily put out a warrant for my arrest. This was over July 4th weekend. And the only reason I know that they were coming for me is because they went to the wrong house. And somebody called me and said that they came and that they would be coming. I didn't know when, but I knew that they would eventually show up here. And I had staples in my back that were infected. And I was waiting. It was in between me waiting to get the implant out because it was infected. And I was in awful shape. I was in a lot of pain. I knew what, check your PayPal. Okay. Okay, I will, Kim. Thank you. Hey, Jesse Paul. Oh, look, Kim. Um, anyway, it was very, 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 very stressful. So I didn't talk about any of it. Didn't want to complain, but what I was saying was, so when people try to come back and make comments about the case and that they knew what was going on or they knew whatever it might be, I got really defensive and triggered about it. So I apologize. Artist was one of those people that got caught in the crossfire because I don't know. I can't remember what all happened, but they said something like, well, if it was really the case, then this would have happened. I'm like, you have no idea. You have no idea. I kind of freaked out. So I apologize. I'm well, let me see. I'll go on here for a second. Let me check my PayPal. Oh, somebody gave me money. Oh, somebody named Margie. Sweet, sweet angel Margie. Thank you, Margie. I really appreciate it. She gave me a lovely donation on PayPal. But I didn't see anything from, I forget what his name was. So it hasn't gone through yet if that was true. Norbert, will you try again, honey? I would love to shout you out. I'll check again in a few minutes if you want me to, but this was from unless your name is Margie. Are you Margie? Or is that the account? I don't even know who Margie is. Well, what's good about PayPal is they leave you the person's like Gmail account, so you can actually thank them. Seabreeze. Okay, Seabreeze, tell me what your experience was when you were on Diane's stream, and what did you think of what just happened on her stream? Are there any lies that you want to clear up, or you're welcome to come on if you want to. You're probably exhausted though. Isn't Diane amazing? Diane is a really, really good person. Um, she's true. Like you don't. She's not fake. Nothing. She's a good person. Oh, I don't know. I guess there aren't any mods in here. Donna, let me see if I can make you a mod. Oh, look, that was really, this thing is, oh, Jesse Paul, I made you a moderator. I meant to do Donna, but I would love Jesse too, if that's okay. Oh, things are going so fast. Wow, let me just tell you, there's one win. My sweet Wendy, we missed you earlier. Okay, now we've got several. Um, Stephanie, I'm gonna make you one too, sweetie, just because it's I can do it so easily. By the way, those people who do, live streams, I was scared to hit that camera button because I didn't know what it meant. It's awesome. Go to the camera, it sets up your live chat immediately, and you can still see yourself in real time instead of it being delayed, and, the adding moderators and that kinda thing is so much easier. Oh, Amber, yeah, you are top mod, sugar pie. There you go. Top mod. Well, it didn't show up, I just added you. Type something else, Amber, and see if it, shows up. You didn't miss anything, Debbie, you sweet thing. You didn't miss a thing. You're doing a great job. Yes, Seabreeze, let me know if you wanna come on, honey, or let me know what you thought about. Because I only saw a few minutes of her stream, and yeah, Stephanie, it's really cool. We don't believe anything she said, Seabreeze, says Barbara. Katie Sanders commented, if we can prove she was dirty from the start, she can't go to court, right? So be careful, they are planning to smear you. Ooh. Did you, Minnie? That pizza was awesome. And the salad dressing on that salad, I could drink it. It was so good. Seabreeze, I'm sure if you don't know already, you are part. Okay, Norbert, I'll look again, honey. You are part of a really, really good community. These people have had my back. When I had surgery, when I got smeared, when I got lied about, these people have had my back. And I tell you what, if you need anything, all and Sean lied and said I keep calling him. I know you don't, Seabreeze. We all know you don't. Why would you call him? For what? Bless it. Yeah, I love Pizza Inn. Oh my gosh, they're closing down all over the place too. There's very few left. Okay, let me check my PayPal again. Let me refresh it. Nope, still says the same thing. Norbert. Norbert, are you just messing with me? In your dreams, his artist never calls me. Yeah. Breezy D says, Sea Breeze, the wise pay no attention to the nonsense. She's done this so many times. It's old AF. No one watches to see it anymore. Exactly, Amber. There's my top mod. She's got her wrench ready. Oh, I know. Wendy's got all her videos. I know. We've got them from way before. I don't know if y'all know this, but there was a period of time, she came after me hard. She literally on a live stream called my doctor, said my full name and everything, and tried to say that I was a fraud and that I was a bad person. He was like, "Huh? Do you wanna come in for consultation?" That's all he kept saying. Yeah, called my doctor, then she hung up and called my previous employer, the dentist, the 2 dentists that I was telling you about that I worked for. She called them, and unfortunately, she got a lady that did know me that was a new person, but still, they were as soon as she hung up the phone and said what had happened, everybody who I'm still really good friends with, they all were like, "Oh, dear God, stay away from her. She's a weirdo, and Marla's great, and blah, blah, blah." And I called my doctor too, and he was like, "Yeah, I thought she was really strange." So I still have the video of that. I mean, if she does that live for everybody to see and thinks that there's nothing wrong with calling somebody's private doctor, medical doctor, and then calling their employer, and she thinks nothing of that, What does she do in private? I always think if they're willing to put that on the screen, which you in general wanna show your best impression, and that's what you're doing on a live stream? What are you doing in your private spare time, you weirdo? Yeah, who does that exactly, Eva? Amber, I figured, honey. I figured. TV likes to be in control of people, manipulate them, and so butthurt that she's not in control of Seabreeze. Yeah. Seabreeze could have just quietly gone away and, no harm, no foul. She probably wouldn't have mentioned her, but she's brave enough to come out and say, "This is what happened to me." And how many more people probably are in her situation but didn't want to come out because maybe they had a past like me and they didn't want it to be exposed. And so they kept quiet. She's done this is her MO, this is what she does. Yeah, see, Breeze, we're so concerned about you and just hope that you're okay and just want you to know how loved you are. And see, Breeze, if you need anything, you have no idea the kind of support that you have here and how loved you are. And these people, I'm telling you, good people. And hopefully I can meet with you real soon. Velcy and I are going to get together this weekend. I don't know if you can join us or we can meet another time, but I can't wait to. I'm so lucky. Y'all should be so jealous of me living close to Stephanie and Velcy and Seabreeze and Christy in the Carolinas and Les. We're all fairly close. So even Amber, we're not too far away. Aren't y'all jealous? No, I tell you, I'm jealous of Tamara when she went to go see Uber. I was like, I want to go see Uber. Raleigh, North Carolina, Minnie. Raleigh, North Carolina. Nope, doesn't take anybody's advice, not even Dr. Phil's. And by the way, Kelly girl, the history behind that, why she was on the Dr. Phil show, I didn't see this personally, but I know that she, in all of her. Oh, really, Minnie? Where are you, honey? I know you're in the South, but which state? She is gonna come. Oh, she is Felsie? Oh, oh, what am I gonna wear? I'm so excited. Y'all, I get to meet with two of the finest people on this earth this weekend. I'm so, so excited. Um, Oh, the story behind Dr. Phil, if y'all don't know, what she had said because she was tormenting people for ever, and somebody asked her, who or what would it take to get you to stop what you were doing? And she said on a live stream, if Dr. Phil told me to my face, um, that I needed to stop, I will. Oh, you're in South Carolina? Oh, okay, Minnie. You're just close by, Northeast Georgia. Okay. Um, so I can't even remember the name of the girl that ended up calling. If she's a part of our community, she's changed her name because I can't remember. I can't even remember, but and they wanted her to go on and she said no, she didn't want to be exposed because she got a lot of heat. Anyway, it's complicated. But anyway, she called Dr. Phil and it was unheard of. It was like she called on a Wednesday and they wanted her, the evil one and her husband to come out that weekend because they were that interested in the story. So that's the um, origin of how she ended up on the Dr. Phil show. Is because we were so caught, we didn't know what to, all of us, none of us knew what to do and wanted her to stop. So, you're in Fort Mill, Kelly? Oh, we that one girl really took her up on her word that if she were to go on Dr. Phil and he told her to stop, then she would. Well, You clearly see what happened. And by the way, they had, she and her husband on under the pretense, what they told them. What happened was after people found out that this was going on, floods of people started calling the Dr. Phil show saying, "Wait, wait, wait, wait. If you're gonna have her on, let her tell her story and everything, but we want to have our side represented also. We want to tell our side of the story." And once they started hearing, it wasn't just from one person or 10 people or 20 people or 100 people, it was like 1,000 people that had called. They were like, "Whoa, okay, this is a bigger story than we realized." So that's why they kind of changed the platform of the show. But it wasn't like they duped her into to going to this. It was just reality hit just like it's always going to do with your dumbass when it comes to court, SSDI, when YouTube, whatever it is, you can pretend and you can hide and you can fool people for a few minutes. Hey, Carolina man. Um, but eventually, people are going to speak out and say, "Whoa, wait a minute, this isn't right." So that's exactly what happened. And we thought once she got on there and he was able to hear her story, and if he made the call that, something was wrong with her and she needed to get offline, and she would listen. Nope, didn't happen. Yeah, the whole radio station thing, fallacy, which I didn't really I still don't understand all of that, but I kinda get it. I kinda get what's going on, but it's just predictable, and honestly, I don't even care to hear it all because I know exactly what happened. Yes, I would love that. We could all meet in the fall, Minnie. That would be beautiful. You live in, Springfield? I'm not sure where that is. Is that in North Carolina, Shelby? I love that name. I went to college with a girl named Shelby. They'll see. Oh, I'm so glad that Seabreeze is gonna come. And oh, I didn't forgot to leave out Artist. Artist is right down the road too. Sailor says she calls everyone that in your dreams. Amber K, like no one knew where she was. Felsie, I love Carolina Man. He gives good movies. Felsie, you need to make some t-shirts for the occasion. Oh, that's cute. What can our t-shirts say? I forgot Felsie's the t-shirt queen. We're an exclusive club nobody wants to be in, right, Seabreeze? Seabreeze, I'm gonna make you a mod too, honey, just so make sure I see all your comments too. This is so easy to do on this camera thing. Y'all, anybody who live streams, click the camera option. So nice. Oh, Carolina Man says, Seabreeze, I hope you're doing better. Yeah, she probably ended her stream to come here and watch. Hi, TT. Hi, TT. Jesse, how are you feeling, sweetheart? Jessie, you are gorgeous. If anybody hasn't seen Jessie Paul, ooh, she is a sexy beast. But you game in your streams? What does that mean, Minnie? Are you a gamer? Is that what you're saying? Lace with Lacey says, Seabreeze, I've been where you are. If you ever need to talk, I'll write you on Twitter and tell you my story. It's scary similar. It'll pass love. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know Laced with Lacey was part of that, but there for every stellar, it swelled up a little bit, but I knew my EpiPen was in my storage shed somewhere, so that calmed me down. And I took some Benadryl and some Xanax, and I think it was just a panic attack. So I'm okay. Oh, Felsie says, love you too, Sea Breeze. That's why TT hates me, says Jessie. This girl's journey. Why does Angry Veteran say the same thing and is the voice of reason? Yet she's, oh, I went too fast. I don't know. Angry Veteran's in a category of his own. Wendy, did you see my surprise video? Black Pepper sent me a pizza today. I was scared to death that she was trying to kill me. You need to watch my video. My tongue is swollen. My tongue is swelling. Can you? My tongue is swelling. See, can oh, I'm getting so hot. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. My tongue is swelling. Let me. I'm gonna call 911 there right across the street. My tongue is swelling. Oh, 911. I ate some pepper and my pizza, and somebody's trying to kill me. Can you come get me, please? Oh, just take some Benadryl. Okay. Okay, bye. They said just to take some Benadryl and I'll be okay. Yeah, fix my hair constantly, constantly with the hair. Insecurity. This morning, the person said in her live stream that you sent her a text this morning telling her you still care about her. And then to the camera, leave me alone, stop texting me. Are you kidding me, Tilly Mae? Seabreeze, did you text Trisha the evil one this morning saying you still care about her? Thank you, Jesse. Yeah, well, I didn't have a Sean to slap the phone out of my hand. I didn't have anybody to play the part of Sean. Amber, if you would have been here, you could have been Sean. Take some Xanax and lie down. I wish I had some Xanax. Not really. I don't like Xanax. Hey, Minty. Tilly may want to know if you text her this morning. Yeah, Felsie. I mean, I'm positive not, but I haven't talked to her in weeks. I wrote her that I did care about her. Oh, bless your heart, you sweet thing. Seabreeze, and I know you did. You generally did. And that's what so many people think is that they could get to her and reach her. And if she just had a friend, a good friend, and somebody to support her, maybe she would stop. But she ends up hurting that person, twisting and turning. She can never, she can't relate to people. That's why she can never keep a friend. You know, she can't give of herself. It's just, and nobody wants to have a one sided friendship where it's always talk about them. It's all about them. It's all about this fake YouTube world, and it's always them paying for everything. Okay, so you bought her a soda and a couple beers. Okay, well, she paid for everything else, plus constantly was donating to your PayPal. That's not a friendship. That's a weird, taking advantage of somebody relationship. And that's all she knows how to do. And I guarantee you, I hate to say this, Seabreeze, but if you had not given her money and if you were not somewhat well to do, or not even well to do, just if you were willing to give her money, then you're okay. Check. If you weren't, gotta go. You might be able to be a moderator, but I'm not going to let you in my life unless you give me money. That's what happens with everybody. I know artist TT does not know how to be a friend to anybody. Sean was bragging, saying that they have people working on stuff to take care of the haters. Yeah, okay, buddy. Okay. How do you identify a hater? Somebody who tells the truth, are they a hater? If they say terrible things about your wife that are true, are they a hater? Hey, Kimberly. Not to mention the hotel gas expenses to come to visit. Right. She asked her at the spur of the moment, I need you down here. And Seabreeze has already mentioned that she has a ton of animals that she rescued that take up at least 8 hours of her time every day, Well, imagine what she has to do when the evil one calls her down there because she, you know, has a scratch on her wrist or needs her down there for emotional support. Do you not think that that's an inconvenience to Seabreeze and how she gonna have everybody what's gonna happen with her animals? They can't just survive for a weekend on their own. She has to somehow get people to take care of them or whoever, and it's, I'm sure, an inconvenience. Why would TT say horrible things about me and I wasn't allowed to speak? Exactly, Seabreeze, honey. We're not gonna let that, don't you worry. Do not worry. Anybody who's in the same situation, uh, you can rest assured that you were not the person that came out first saying horrible things or not horrible things, saying the truth. She lied about you. She, created texts that never happened and told stories about you that never happened and twisted the truth. And to think that you weren't gonna tell the real truth, that's called defending. That is the definition of defending yourself, is correcting the wrong statements that have been made by somebody else. Seabreeze has never delved deeper into talking badly about anything that didn't have directly to do with misstatements and lies told by the evil one. She didn't go any further than that. Even when she was pushed to talk about things that were maybe a little out of that zone, she stopped. She said no. So she is full of integrity, has truth on her side, just like all the other people do. And she's got so many people that support her. She just doesn't even realize. And I'm telling you, Seabreeze, if you need anything, we will be there for you. You're having a nightmare? Beanie the evil one gave you a nightmare? Oh, I'm looking crazy. Whoa. I can't believe her lawyer keeps her from getting on live stream. Well, I know just from personal experience because I had the exact same charges minus three because she's got two cyber stalking and two stalking in real life charges. So I had the one charge at first. I only had one charge, but lawyers don't really keep tabs on you about that they have other stuff to do. They're not watching YouTube to see if this is happening. And he very well might have told her not to do those things. She ain't gonna listen. She is addicted. That's like telling somebody, on opiates, I recommend that you don't take more than two today. Well, if you're addicted, you're gonna consume more because you're addicted. She is addicted to YouTube. It is her life, just like Seabreeze shared with us. They had nothing else to talk about when they went out to supper and stuff like that. I know, but I promise you that the DA is getting copies of everything. Oh, Beanie, I didn't think you were a troll. Barbara, that's probably true about him, but I bet the house smells whether they're there or not. She's not exactly Martha Stewart of house cleaning. That's why I asked Seabreeze. I said, "What was the house like?" Because we've seen her on 6, 7, 8 hour live streams, and that nobody's taking out those doggies. So Seabreeze, did the house smell? That's what Kelly wasn't TT addicted to pain pills at one point. That's what she says, but she sure as hell doesn't act like somebody's in recovery. Hey, C. Marie. So, in my, like I said last night and other time, It does not matter if you are my worst enemy in the world. I would never drag you or anything about your addiction or encourage you to go back, which is what she did to me, saying, just go take the Percocet, fill your mouth full of Percocet. Nobody who has been down that road is so dark and so, my God, y'all, if you have not experienced it before, I hope you never do. But addiction to opiates is the closest that you can get to hell on earth. And that's why you would never judge or talk about somebody that way if you have been down that road. So why would you say that to me? Go fill your mouth with Percocet. Mm-mm. I don't care. Even if worst enemy wouldn't do it. Angry Venom had to defend himself from someone saying he wants a relationship with her. Well, I don't know a lot about him, but what I do know is not very impressive. Red Road Runner, exactly. It's like being the devil's roommate. Yep, yep, that's a good way to put it. Aunt Mimi says, I don't believe she was an addict in recovery. She's either still on something or never was. That's what I say. You never hear her tell a story. Most addicts have a very dramatic story or very intense story of withdrawals and what it was like to come off of something. And, she never mentions that she was on Suboxone or anything. And, she doesn't tell about any of that. Plus, she doesn't act like somebody in recovery. Les says, thank you, Shell. If anyone has not seen Uber stream, please watch, or Little B's video. Oh, I didn't know Little B made videos. I saw while Diane's stream was going on, Bless, that Uber said she had a very important message, and I haven't had a chance to watch it. But is that the video you're talking about? What did Uber have to say, or do we just need to watch it? Yeah, hashtag still on it. Exactly, Amber. Bless, whose is that? Who is that? Her GoFundMe? It was amazing, Marla. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. I cannot wait to watch it. Wendy says, "Oh, poor Joe. Bye, sweetie. Thanks for stopping by." How are you, Wendy? I haven't talked to you in a couple days. Love some Wendy. Mimi says, yes, her story isn't detailed. She just added that to her list of life stories. Probably copied another addict story and made it her own. And she's got every disease and every, if you tell her she had a brain tumor, she probably had that. She's had cancer. She's had um, every mental and physical ailment that you can name. She's had it. I can't donate, but I'm sending so many prayers to Little B. Oh, Kim, what happened? I don't even know Little B. I've just heard her name, but I don't really know anything about her. Do I just need to watch, or can you tell me, hey, Sarah, can you tell us all real quickly what just like a gist of what's going on with Little B? I thought the evil one is Joe Suave. Oh, maybe. I didn't even see what the message was because it was deleted. She also has a PayPal if you can donate. Yes, prayers are appreciated. Oh, okay. What happened with what's going on with Little B? Oh, Little B is Little Rosie? Oh. Well, I know Little Rosie is really in a horrible state and has cancer, and I love Little Rosie. I had no idea Little B was Little Rosie. Okay, so Bless is putting in, I assume, the GoFundMe for Little Rosie. Okay. But she has cancer. Her insurance hasn't gone through. and it's for her medicine. Oh, okay. Okay, Lacey, thank you so much for telling me that. Okay, stellar. Okay, I got it. So, little Rosie, who has cancer, I'm not sure what kind. I know it's very bad, and she's not in a good state. She needs some money because her insurance is not covering her medicine, and she's getting, I guess, probably a lot of bills and that kind of thing. Yeah, prayers for her, Jesse. And she is a true, you can trust that she is a good person who really needs this. So, are you, my friend, around me loyal? Now, everybody in here is very loyal. I don't know what you're exactly talking about, but multiple myeloma. Oh my, Kimberly. Her nausea meds cost $200. She showed her script. Cancer meds aren't cheap. Oh, Donna, I can't even imagine. I cannot even imagine. Luckily, oh, thank you, C. Marie. Her husband will not let me donate right now. My husband will not. Oh, because of the Tennessee incident. Oh, honey, I understand. I wish you could have given that money to Rosie instead of him. But never feel bad about if you donate in true heart, whether that person abuses that money or uses it for something that don't want them to. Um, it doesn't matter. God will honor that gift, will honor your intention for that gift, and something good will come out of it. So never feel bad that you donated to a fraudulent cause or something, because if you give something in good-hearted spirit, Jesus said, as you do unto the least of my people, you do unto me. And whether they used it for something that you didn't want them to or wasn't intended to, it doesn't matter. You still, God always says that when you give to the poor, the needy, you're giving to me. So don't ever feel bad about that. But I hope she gets the help that she needs. And bless, will you post that one more time? The GoFundMe for Rosie. Yeah, Aunt Mimi, I wish I could donate to Rosie. She's a doll, but I will say prayers for her. Prayers are just as important as money. There's been scientific proof if there, is a cancer patient and there's a team of people praying for that person, then what happens with their situation, their medical situation is unbelievable. They can't even explain it. So definitely pray. Pray hard, pray without ceasing, pray. And just pray for her comfort. I can't imagine what kind of situation she's in, but that's what I would want, is to just pray for my comfort more than anything. Yeah, Jesse says, I watched it on Unsolved Mysteries. It's true. Jesse, you're so precious. We can all do a prayer chain. We all can pray for her. Yeah. Yeah, I would love to do a prayer chain. I'm trying to think how we could set that up where, we had a designated like 30 minutes that we knew that somebody was praying for her. That's so important for all of us. I would love that, Julie. If you can figure out a way to help me set that up, I would help you with that. Okay, Evelyn, please read. Can we talk about another YouTuber wanting to fundraise? I am hesitant to say anything because we've had enough drama and division. I heard on a stream today a YouTuber sounding very. Oh, who are you talking about, Evelyn? Who are you mentioning? Just call them out, because if you think it's something fraudulent or whatever, we can debate it and figure it out. Ran out of characters. I understand, Donna. I understand. Yeah, I would love I'm trying to think the best way. I mean, I've been a part of, prayer chains many times, but it was kinda like you had a sign-up sheet and you could pass it around, and then everybody took a slot. Evelyn, entitled and saying she's going to start fundraising for dental work. She said she only makes about $400 a month, but a family member in the background that isn't her only source of income. Well, who is it? Okay, good, Sarah. She said, I've added Rosie to my church's prayer list. That's beautiful. Hey, Penny. Hey, everyone. I'm new here and I'm wondering what that TT has a GoFundMe for. Not trying to cause any drama. You're not causing any drama. Yeah, each hour we pray as long as it is needed. That's great, Beanie. Maybe we could just all, if this would not be a prayer chain, but maybe we could all agree at, let's say, 11 o'clock tonight, if you're still awake. Let's say for 15 minutes between 11 and 11:15, we all, whoever's in here and who is a person who believes in prayer, let's pray for Rosie. Let's commit between 11 and 11:15 to just offer up prayers of healing and comfort for little Rosie. That's simple, that's easy, it's not complicated, and God will hear us for sure. He said if two or more are gathered in his name, he promises to be in the midst. Now, we're not gathered physically, but we're going to be gathered in spirit. So let's say I'm going to type it between 11 p.m. and 11:15. Let's commit to pray for little Rosie's and comfort. Okay, let's do that. Is Mama Bear here? Oh, Mama Bear. So if you are a praying person, which I respect completely if that is not your belief, whatever you do believe in, send positive energy towards her way. But let's commit at 11 o'clock from 11:15. If you have a minute, just stop what you're doing and send up prayers for her, okay? Hurt, scamming, and distrust. Yeah, I'll say Eastern, Kitty Love. It's Eastern my time, but if it's not convenient for you, do it at 11:15 your time. But I'm Eastern time, and it would be powerful if all of us did it together. Yeah, I'm Eastern. You're slap happy, Tilly? Oh, 5 a.m. England time. God bless you. Well, if you're up, do it, Sarah. If not, just, when you do get up first thing in the morning, just take a few seconds and just say a prayer for her, okay? Oh, my Uber's here. Uber, I don't know if you heard. We heard a little bit about your live stream. I haven't seen it yet, but about Little Rosie slash Little B, which I didn't know they were the same person. So Little B has become Little Rosie. I mean, Little Rosie has become Little B, and she needs some help because her insurance is not covering her chemo meds right now. So Wendy has put in the not Wendy, I'm sorry, Bless has put in this chat several times her GoFundMe, and we've all committed that whoever can at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, we're going to all offer up prayers to her for healing and for comfort between 11 and 11:15 Eastern Time. And if that's not convenient to other people, they're just going to pray as soon as they are awake or it's convenient. Oh, you got a lot for her earlier, Uber, and that's because of you, you sweet thing. That's because people trust you and they know you, and if you speak out on somebody else's behalf, people are going to give, Uber. Do you realize that, how powerful you are as a person? And I hope that all those blessings come back tenfold that you are putting out, Uber, because you deserve it. And what touches my heart so, so deeply is that people like Uber and like Christy in the Carolinas who sent me a pizza and salad and everything, drinks one night. These people are not even really in, they don't have an abundance to give away. They're giving out of their want, or they're giving out of their need, not their want. I remember Mother Teresa said, "You've got to give where it hurts." You know, people who are extremely wealthy or extremely abundant in one area, and they can give away 10 when they have 10,000 and they're not going to feel it. But if you have 15 and you give away 10, it's going to hurt. You're going to feel it. And that's the type of true giving that touches me and I think is so powerful. Even if it's only $20, if it's the $20 that's coming out of your need, not your want, I think it's so powerful. And I know, Uber, you've done that. I know a lot of other people, I'm not going to call them out right now, but I know a lot of other people have done that. And it just means so much to me. Thank you all. I love you all. I had a lot of help. But Uber, you've got to just realize you are such a loved and respected person in this community that when you put your name behind something, it means something. And you did that. You did that all on your own. You built up your channel, you built up your name, you built up your respect in this community, and I just adore you. Well, absolutely, Tracy. I love you. Oh, you got where TT hit her videos again? I'm sure she did. Honey, don't hide your videos because they're all being recorded anyway. So I don't know who you're hiding them from, but oh, I didn't even know people were arguing, Jesse. You can't donate, says Bless. Please share and lift her up in prayer. Yeah. And we all commit, pray now for sure, but let's all, if we can, come together and say a prayer at 11 o'clock, between 11 and 11:15. Just put her in our thoughts and prayers. And I know that's a really overused statement. Oh, she's already got over $1,000. Oh, wow. I can't share links, Marla, but anyone who can, please. Yeah, Bless put it several times. She put it several times. Hey, Candace. Thank you for coming by. I'm not going to hijack this stream. Marla's making it so loving and sweet. I just wanted to warn people. So, oh, no, that's fine. Evelyn, I'm not sure if you ever said the person's name that you were talking about. Maybe I missed something, but I'm a little confused. Yeah, I saw your comment, Aunt Mamie. Oh, it's Mama Bear Mother. She's talking about it. Oh, I only have the top chat on. That might be why. Okay, well, Mama Bear, if you're talking about, I don't know. I'm not going to even go into that, but I'll figure out what the hell is happening and I'll comment on it when I actually know the details. And I'm not going to speak out of my ass without knowing what's happening, but I hope it's not what I think it is. Candace is Little Rosie, which is also her name is also Little B, and she has cancer, and her insurance is stalling, and she's not able to afford her chemo meds right now. Thank you, Jess, you sweet thing. Okay, well, I'll get off of here. I didn't mean to keep on going on and on. I just wanted to let people have a place to talk about what happened with Seabreeze tonight, have a chance to share. I appreciate Diane so much. She's done long live streams, which, like I've said before, Diane is not making a dime off of any of this. She's doing this out of the goodness of her heart because it gives us all a place to gather and to know what's happening and to share our feelings and thoughts in a safe, good place. And she's done an awesome, awesome job, in my opinion. So I just wanted to kind of take over after she was done with her awesome interview of Seabreeze. So that was my intent of coming on tonight. But I'm glad I learned about Little Rosie slash Little B and to be able to talk with y'all. So love you all so much. And I'll be on real soon. I still gotta make those damn scones. So somebody was asking me about that. What about those scones? I still have to make them, but yes, she was awesome tonight. Seabreeze was awesome tonight, and so was Diane. Thank you, Kim, for saying that. And hope you all have a great night. Remember, at 11 o'clock, let's all say a prayer for little Rosie, and I'll probably talk to y'all tomorrow, okay? Love y'all, okay? Have a good night. And just remember, at 11 o'clock, we'll all be thinking and praying about the same person. And it'll be very powerful. And I hope little Rosie experiences some kind of relief from all of our prayers. There's 140 people in here right now. Let's just say half of them actually take this to heart and actually do it at 11 o'clock. That would be awesome. It'd be great if all 140 do. But anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Have a great night. Bye bye.